I'm showing you how to make the cutest little tomato felt stamp, so let's get into it. I chose this burnt orangish red color for the tomato because I felt like that was giving heirloom. And because I knew I wanted this on a green background but didn't want the same green as I used for the strawberry, I think this worked out so well. The stem took a little bit of trial and error because I was trying to make it so it was the perfect size relative to the tomato. So once I had that drawn out, I just cut around the entire shape and then laid it on the tomato just to make sure it all fit. Once I was happy with how that looked size-wise, I just went in and gave it a quick little cut. This process makes me feel like I could be a great hairdresser, but it's definitely not the case. This part turned out so well, if I do say so myself, and then it was just time to glue everything together. Fabric glue works best for this process because it is a little bit more forgiving and movable before it cures fully. And for the embroidery floss, these are the two colors that I chose and they worked out so well. Ignore that neon green floss, I definitely did not use that. As with every other stamp, the only stitch you need to know for this is the straight stitch, which means you're coming up through the back of the felt and back down through the front. Seriously, could not be simpler. Of course, to secure the edges of the actual fruit, you want each stitch to come up through the back of the fabric as close to the fruit as possible. Once you're all done, just glue on that shape to the white background. I messed up a little bit on the stamp and used my pinking shears a little bit too close to the edge of that colored portion of the stamp. It worked out in the end, but just be aware of where you're starting that cut. Now to secure this, I just do the same straight stitch up through the back and then back down through two layers of felt, but the stitches are a lot closer to each other just to give it that more rustic finish. This turned out so well. I love how all of the greens and red work together, and let me know what fruit or vegetable you want to see next.